My name is Kenney Fox,
Uh-huh.
and I'm from Belvedere, South Dakota. I'm past president of the South Dakota Stock Growers Association, and I'm also with an organization called RCAF USA.
Okay, I've heard about that, but for those who haven't, explain what that organization is.
It's Ranchers Cattlemen Legal Action Fund.
Okay.
I'm not quite getting it
Yeah,
right.
you're okay, but it doesn't exactly flow off the
Right.
tongue, but that's why you...
Right, so I said
the
RCAF
acronym.
USA.
That's right, okay. Well, what do you focus on with your organization?
Well, what we do is we represent ranchers on a national basis, you know, cattle ranchers, grassroots units, producers, and we have no meat packers on our board at all. It's just local ranchers all across. We have members in 46 states, I believe.
Wow. Well, and do they need this kind of help in 46 states, and why?
Well, yes, we do, because for a long time, the ranchers weren't represented.
Right.
The grassroots producers weren't represented on a national level, and that's what caused this organization to get started. It's about 14 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And we've worked on a lot of issues. Country of origin labeling is one in particular, in order to get a better price for our products, because if we don't get a good price, why we're not going to be here.
Right.
And we want to raise a product that consumers enjoy, and U.S. beef is a fantastic product, and consumers want to know where their meat comes from. So we thought, well, that's a good idea.
Right. Does your organization ever have to get into some of the fights, let's say, and I hate to bring these people up, but for example, the Interior Department, the EPA, do you ever have to fight some of those?
Yes, we have. We have fought USDA more than any of them.
Right.
And they're supposed to represent us.
Yeah, they're supposed to be helping, but they're not helping.
Right, and one of the issues that we're fighting hard right now is USDA APHIS wants to relax the disease prevention measures that we have in place from countries like Brazil and Argentina, where there's disease in cattle called foot and mouth disease, which is highly contagious and very expensive, costly disease to cattle producers. It causes cattle to go off feed and become ill, and it would be very devastating. It's a very difficult disease to get under control, and the reason why that's why we don't want their cattle coming in here. Currently, we allow meat to come in from Brazil and other countries that have foot and mouth disease, but it has to be cooked to a certain temperature, and that kills the virus.
Right.
Well, USDA wants to make it easier for them to come in here, and they say that the risk assessment is minimal risk. Well, we don't feel that we're very comfortable with their risk assessments, because in the past several years, there's been at least 4 or 5 countries where they've had a risk assessment, and lo and behold, within a month to 6 months, they have an outbreak of FMD, and they end up, putting all kinds of animals down so they can get the disease under control. And about 10 years ago, England had an outbreak of this, and they had to kill hundreds of thousands.
I
of
remember
livestock.
that went on for a couple of months, didn't I? Remember that watching the news video where they didn't let the cameras close, but you could hear the gunshots of the ranchers over there having to put down entire herds.
Oh yes, entire herds, and it went on, and they had to bury them. And,
right.
It would be very difficult to do, and producers, they like their animals, they take care of them, and when you have to put them down for no reason, well, there would be a good reason there. But
sure.
It would be, there's years and years of work that went in there, and genetics, and it's all gone.
Right.
And it's not only that, if we get that in this country, South Dakota has a contingency plan that would shut down all traffic.
Right. Right.
The tourism industry would be affected. People wouldn't be able to come to see Mount Rushmore because they quarantine everything. They try to get their hands around this disease, and
everything, including us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that concerns me greatly. I mean, I might have a family member that's ill, and we can't get to the doctor. We might not be able to get groceries. These things are all things that we don't normally think about, because we haven't had FMD in this country since 1929.
Right. Right. Well, how does somebody find your organization, and do they have to become a member to get involved? How does that work?
We have members can join RCAF USA. We have a website,
Mm.
and it costs $50 to become a member. And if you own cattle, you can vote on our policy. It's all membership-driven policy, and we meet once a year. This year, our national convention will be in August in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Right.
And so, you know, our members have to approve the policy.
Right.
It's set by members, and even if you don't attend the convention, it's sent out by ballot and they vote on issues.
Okay.
So it's grassroots membership driven.
Well, do me a favor. I'm handing over my business card, and you'll find out. Do you have one?
Yes, I do.
Hand it back, and let's make sure that some of your information and some of my information swap hands. Yeah, thank you very much. And my website's on there too, which is boldrepublic.com, which is the radio show as well. So maybe we can help each other out.
Thank you.
All right, I appreciate you stopping by.
Well,
Thank you
you're
very much. More with this from the Rapid City Stock Show in just a moment. And we're back at the Rapid City Stock Show. My name is Glenn Woods, and this guy sitting over here, your name is
Kenney.
And I thought I was done with you, but you had said something interesting at the end here.
Yes, we were talking about the APHIS relaxing the disease prevention measures with foot and mouth disease.
Okay.
Currently, there is a comment period on the Federal Register.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to the RCAF USA website, there's directions there how to make comments.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just write out your comments, reasons why you don't want cattle to be brought in here in fresh meat.
Okay.
Also, Argentina is trying to bring them in too, and there's a comment period on that.
Right.
Push your congressman to extend the comment period. Currently, it closes February 21st.
Okay.
And we need more time to get the message out, because this is a very serious issue that needs to be addressed.
And while I'm at this, why are we sending beef, according to some of my listeners who call into the radio show, overseas to get processed and bringing it back?
That is a good question. I don't understand that either.
Right. Do we not have enough processing here in America?
I would think we do. I mean, they say our feedlots need to be more cattle in them, and
right.
They should be able to do that.
Okay. Well, that's been one of the topics that I've been covering for a while on my program. Now, I also want to know, I mentioned during the course of the break that we have a Wyoming, or you said we have a Wyoming division or affiliate of yours. We also have, we're in Montana, we're in North Dakota, the show's heard in Nebraska. Do we have affiliates in all of those states?
We have affiliates in North Dakota. It's called iBand. In Wyoming, it's iCow.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
And in Nebraska, they have an affiliate too. It's Independent Beef Cattle Association.
Okay.
I believe. I'm
now,
not sure.
All of those organizations, are they on your website as well? I mean,
they would be on the RCAF USA website.
Okay,
yes.
okay. Because I figured some of the listeners that are listening in states like Wyoming and some other states might want to just go to your website and look all of them up and see which one they need to be affiliated with. Yes. And you coordinate with each other, I would assume.
Yes, we do. We work on issues that we have common ground on,
okay.
And pull together. And country of origin labeling was one of them.
Okay. Where are they finding you when they walk into the Rapid City Stock Show?
We have a booth over there on the east side of LaCroix Hall. Currently, the South Dakota Stock Growers Association, which is an affiliate of RCAF USA, mm-hmm. and RCAF USA we share a booth together.
Okay. Do most people know when they walk past your booth who you are and what you do? I mean, when I look at and I'll hold it up for the camera to see here, when they see this, I wonder if they will know what that logo is. Do most people know who you are?
Quite a few people do out here.
Yeah.
We've been here for like about 10 years, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
12, I guess it is.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, besides being here at the show for the causes that you're here, I've been bringing up. To me, this is, I think, one of the biggest things that hit this area in quite a while, the Ranchers Relief Fund. And is your organization involved in that?
Our state organization is involved in it. Our national organization has sent emails around to producers that may not belong to stock growers but belong to RCAF and let them know and got the word out that there is a group that got together, 3 organizations, South Dakota Stock Growers, South Dakota Cattlemen, and the South Dakota Sheep Growers.
Okay.
And they started the ball rolling, and they got the Black Hills Area Community Foundation together to funnel the money in there, and it's been dispersed by that organization. And the it was really a great thing that all three organizations could come together and help producers. That's what we're all about, is trying to help each other. And,
Right.
and it was a great community effort. I thank the Black Hills Area Community Foundation and church groups that were there and everyone that donated to it.
All right. Well, I appreciate you stopping by real quick so people go to your website, which is located where?
RCAF USA
Okay.
is on the web, and our organization's headquartered out of Billings, Montana.